All right, forgive me for going in the panic mode there, as this game just kind of jumped out of nowhere. But it is going to be West Virginia University, who was the favorite versus Southern Miss, to take that one up against St. Clair Saints Green. And apologies for the awkward start, but here we go nonetheless. People who aren't making this any awkward at all, of course, going to be your Saints, though. Started it off with an absolute bang, finding 2 goals pretty well immediately. Absolutely love to see it. Our opponents here, of course, West Virginia University. That's going to be Angel, Tool, and Matt. You know, of course, on the side of St. Clair, it's the same squad that we've been watching for the most part today. Of course, Jazzy, Arju, and Sai. Switching things up, though. Saints not going to be on the orange side for once. Tool up into the skies here for West Virginia, looking to try and knock it on down, and he is going to be successful in doing so. Fantastic individual effort to make that one happen. Matt might have given it to him near his own zone, but a good juke against Arju. So keeping this one close. Saints nearly found themselves another one on the board. That's going to be Jazzy with the rebound. Hits the post as well. So 3 minutes to go here. St. Clair Saints Green up by 1 now. Some decent offense coming out here from the side of West Virginia University. Matt puts on forward. How did they thread that needle? Fantastic shot from Matt right from the corner. Sai was right there. What a shot. It did kind of bounce off Sai, but not enough to make the save. So there we go. Tie game, 2-2. All right, halfway point here, all caught up now. So again, thank you all for bearing with me for the couple of moments of silence, getting everything all looking good here as we see Arju get the go-ahead just like that. 2-2-2, make a wish. We have ourselves a goal here for Arju. Let's see, this is goal number 12 for him here in this tournament. Catching up with the Twitch chat as well, so also big thank you to everybody who's hanging out, supporting the teams, and showing me some love in the chat as well. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you all. Okay, West Virginia up the right-hand side here, looking for that centering pass. Not going to be able to get by the Saints defense, which is going to leave almost a breakaway opportunity there for Arju, but could not get past the one lone defender, as that is going to be now Tool bringing it on forward. Arju pushing it through center, trying to get away from Angel. Does manage to do so. Jazzy bounce pass, looks for Arju, but Arju's retreating. Could not capitalize. Sai's going to be able to catch this for a moment, though. Going to be stopped by Matt. That's a hard-charging Jazzy, though, flying around the corner. But it actually ends up being on the rooftop of Angel, but Angel could not control that in the slightest. So now it's going right back into that West Virginia zone. Tool trying to collect this one. Sai just going to get pushed aside here, so a little bit of a breather here for West Virginia, knowing it's not going to at least be an even push if any offense comes on through, for just a couple of seconds, of course. Jazzy in the corner gets past one, does get past Tool as well, passes it back to Arju. Arju, awkward 50-50, bumps up to the skies. Sai's going to win that aerial 50-50, though, but Tool with just enough of it to push it away. 1 minute left to go here, and a big bounce coming out here from Sai. Goal number 13 of the tournament. Getting some of these sharp angle shots in. Threads the needle again between the wall and Angel. So Saints in prime position, of course. Best of 5 territory again here for this winners final. Winner of this is going to be waiting for a while. Since lower bracket is, I think, about lower round 5, lower round 6 right now. Still plenty of matches to go. Subway or Tim Hortons break, anybody? I mean, me saying that makes me think makes it sound like I'm wrapping this match up. Heck no, this is still plenty of Rocket League still to go here. 20 seconds in this one. And honestly, okay, West Virginia could have pulled something, a solid shot opportunity, but could not make this one happen. And St. Clair Saints Green going to clean up game number 1. That is going to be the confirmation right here, right now. We do wait for game number 2. Shots this time overwhelmingly in Saints' favor once again. That's going to be 8-4, Saints favored. And one thing I saw in the Twitch chat that I did want to kind of mention, like, I get excited over the opposing team's goals. Well, here's the thing. At the end of the day, I just like seeing some good Rocket League. As much as I want to see the Saints win and do well, at the end of the day, I'm an entertainer, and I want to see good matches. So I like seeing teams that fight back a little bit. But at the end of the day, of course, we're all here for the home team, right? In terms of a favorite player or anything, though, I do not have a favorite player per se. Call me vanilla, but that is just the truth. And in terms of Gyro being the sub for WVU, according to the Champs League that I was listening to earlier this morning, they did say that Gyro was not actually available, or didn't look like they were available for this first one. So I guess in that regard, if that is the case, Saints might be not getting lucky of sorts. But West Virginia not having Gyro is definitely going to be a bit of a hindrance of sorts. And immediately, I look away for 1 second, Jazzy. Come on, man. I'm trying to keep up with all the matches here. But it's going to be right off the face-off. Look at that. This is why the wall and the backboard is just the perfect teammate. Who else gets you those kind of crisp passes? My goodness. Off face-off, we're going right back into the West Virginia University zone, only for Tool to kind of send this thing out. No offensive opportunity, though, even though they got it into the Saints zone. Going to be immediately cleared out. Sai looking for somebody for backup. Archu is there. Going to bring it off the rooftop, send it all the way across the field. Awkward bounce, actually. Had there been somebody up in the skies, that could have been a deadly shot, but who is predicting a bounce like that? Arju pushes it into the West Virginia zone, but didn't have much left in the tank. That is going to be Tool dismantling them. Slow motion here. Actually allows for Arju to get it. Sai up in the skies as well, looking to kind of tip that thing through. Could not quite get the job done. A double demolition. Double kill for Matt this time. Shutting down any sort of Saints defense for a second, except for Sai, who's able to hold the fort. Once again, big thank you to everybody in the Twitch chat for all the love and positivity. Absolutely love to see it, as we actually love to see some competition here. Angel is going to beat out the Saints as Tool bounces this one off the rooftops. Arjun makes the first initial save, but that ball's moving so quickly that Angel, quick touch, and we have ourselves a tie game. But again, thank you for all the love, and awesome to see some side love, some love from the players, and people tuning in from outside of Canada. Absolutely loving to see all of this, and thank you, and I'm happy you all are here. Just over 3 minutes left to go here. West Virginia putting up a solid fight so far. Sai tipped that thing, oh man, right off the post. Had to be very, very sharp on the reflexes there, even to get it to that point. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but a very, very good try. Arju, though, oh my goodness. What looked like was going to be just a backboard and out actually ends up being a shot off here. As Sai lifts this thing up, Arju off the backboard, sharp knockdown coming out here from Arju. Saints take the lead once again. Off face-off, though, Tool had control of it for just a second, but immediately getting sent right back into the West Virginia University zone. Arju shot into the corner, looks for a centering pass off the backboard. Sai is there, Sai off the post, and he's going to end up knock this one through, putting the Saints up by 2 here, 3-1. Sai making his presence back on the green team, well known after a semester, or like half a semester off of sorts, leading the Saints in terms of goals scored here in this tournament, currently leading with 15. Granted, everybody's been on the scoreboard a ton here. Arju and Jazzy are only down by 2 or 3 respectively, with 13 and 12 being the case. Matt on the side of West Virginia University trying to push this one forward. Passes it off to Angel. Arju is there, however, trying to stop it, but Tool, no, did not have the boost to get there. Sai is going to be able to stop this. Down to Arju, shot on target. Make no mistake. That's going to be goal number 2 here for this game for Arju. Perfect timing there from Sai, recognizing that he did not have any further boost. Let's not do an extra flick or anything to mess things up. Hand it off. Fantastic communication across the St. Clair Saints green roster. So many players are, oh my god, I can't even get my thought in here. Never mind the no boost. Jazzy is showing exactly why maybe a little extra flick can do just the trick. Right off the rooftop, Matt's coming in. Nope. You get a left rear on it. Not enough. And the Saints are running away here in game number 2. And how about a hat trick? Why don't we? Jazzy, what has happened? Sai with yet another fantastic pass. And Matt again, oh, definitely kicking himself here. He's gotten a piece of the ball for a save on like 2 or 3 separate occasions, which definitely hurts. Oh, solid opportunity here, though, from West Virginia University. Right off the face-off. Going to get themselves one on the board. Tool knocks on a board. The nice little deflect, actually, from Matt to make it so that Tool basically gets the ball right on his hood. Nicely done. Right off into the corner, off the face-off into the West Virginia University zone. 6-2, of course, here for the Saints. Again, this is normally the time where I kind of start saying that this goal lead is maybe a little bit too much, as we are going to see yet another one. What an aerial passing play here from St. Clair, from Jazzy and Sai. Right as Jazzy is running out of boost with the handoff. Again, Tool gets a piece of it, but not enough to get the whole save. 7-2. Even more so now. Is this the point where I'm kind of starting to think about the next game as a commentator and as a player probably as well? What on earth, Jazzy? This looked like a harmless little corner play. But I guess when you got the backboard, what can you do? What an impressive goal for number 15 of the tournament for them. Okay, now we're just going in for demo derbies. Let's go. But yeah, at this point, let's see. Can I actually get this thought off in time before another goal happening? Let's see. Let's try this right now. At this point in the game, with such a big goal deficit for West Virginia and the lead there for Saints, I'm definitely calling this one as is. That being said, though, again, EAOSU told us not to sleep on them. And again, we see ourselves another goal here. West Virginia, Angel, got to catch the pass from Tool to put this game into an 8-3 situation. But 5 goals in 35 seconds is a tough task to say the least. And so far, right off that face-off, the Saints are doing a successful job at killing some time, although Matt is on hot pursuit here. Trying to make something happen pretty quickly, but I think there's just not enough time on the clock for West Virginia to make something happen. Granted, they damn well tried, but Game 2 was just not in the cards for them. Sai looking maybe for one more here. Not going to end up getting it this time. One more for the road? Not quite. That ball's going to hit the ground. So there it is. Game number 2 going into the favor of St. Clair Saints. One more, and they managed to get themselves sitting pretty in the winner's side of Grand Finals. Shots this time, 11 for Saints, 8 for West Virginia University. In the Twitch chat, Snowy was asking in regards to Arju. Whom is Arju? So Arju is also new to me as well, because just came in for the start of this semester. However, being a professional player kind of is an impressive feat nonetheless. Played for teams like Mouse. Let's see here. I had this written down somewhere specifically. A player from Italy. Played for teams like Misfits, Endpoint, and Mouse, with a bunch of prize money in on his resume of sorts, and is an absolutely exciting and fantastic addition to the roster. Gelling extremely well here with Jazzy, Sai, and Barist as well. I know we haven't necessarily had the chance to see Barist on the field here today, but from what I've been told, everything seems to be going fantastically. As we see this early offense coming out here from the Saints, how did that stay on the goal line for so long? Jazzy with the capitalization in the absolute cluster that was the orange crease, and puts the Saints up ahead again, which what must be absolute emotional damage here for West Virginia University to have one like that go in so quickly. Off into the Saints zone, Tool looking to get something started, but it is not going to be able to get some sort of pass going off to a West Virginia member. Makes it back in time to make the save, passed off to Matt. Can they beat Arju? Nope, Arju's going to be able to get there just in time. Able to fend off the defense. Or not the defense, but the offender trying to mess with the goaltender. Still some solid pressure coming out here from West Virginia University, though. As Sai just proceeds to demo and Angel, send them back to the respawn room for just a quick second here. Big rebound off the, or big shot rather, off that wall bounce. Fantastic pass, but an even better save coming out here from the side of West Virginia. Keeping this game within 1. Arju stalling for time, looking for someone to pass to. Tool is right there in the crease of the Saints. A very good save, though, from Jassy to stop that in its tracks. Nearly finding the one-timer shot there. Could not quite get a piece of it, however. Matt gets past 2 of the Saints. Angel is there as well. Tool on hot pursuits as well. This thing is crawling towards the net side. Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get it to Jazzy at least, who is going to be able to at least push this to the side, control the bounce, keep it away from the front. Matt, nice little flick over Arju, but could not get it past the crossbar. So Arju was able to pick it up, send it up to Jazzy. He's going to set it up the middle, gets through the 2 defenders of West Virginia. Matt with control of it, though, sends it off to Angel, who's in the corner. Tool looks for the one-timer, misses that thing, though. Good attempt, but could not get the shot off. And now, with them playing so close to each other, kind of wrecking each other's movement options, as Matt now gets a fantastic shot, actually, off the crossbar. halfway point in this game number 3, where Saints are looking to capitalize and get themselves a winner's side of Grand Finals seat. But West Virginia, of course, looking to fight their way back, tie this game up, and start their way of attempting a reverse sweep of sorts. And there is no lack of shots, plenty of action in this game. Just unfortunately here for West Virginia, these shots just aren't quite making it all the way to the target. Jazzy, though, shot on target is going to get right by Angel. And that is going to be goal number 17 for him in this tournament. Don't know if Arju was able to interfere with Angel a little bit, but he did see that Angel was already kind of sideways after the shot was already taken, so they could not direct themselves where they'd want. Off the face-off, Sai shot on target, forcing Matt to make a quick save. Although 2-goal lead is next to nothing. Plenty can still happen here in this one. Jazzy looking to maybe add a little bit of extra insurance on top of it. Could not quite get it that time by, though. Arju from the top, who looks to drop that thing down. If Tool wasn't there, that was going directly towards the center of the net. Side to Arju. Arju gets past Angel, who just went a little bit too high. Past the side, looks for Jazzy. Jazzy's a little far away, but he is going to be able to capitalize on it in a second. Just centering pass over to Sai, who is up in the sky. Could not get a piece of it, though. Angel looking to try and stop this. Matt is here as well. Looks to try and slow crawl this one through. Looks for Tool. Tool couldn't get it, though. Sai wins the 50, puts it into the corner of the West Virginia University zone. 1 minute left to go here in game number 3. Saints looking for that grand finals trip. They just have to defend for another 50 seconds. Arju in the corner. Matt is there, though, trying to send this off. Trying to send Tool running. No boost in hands, though. Not able to get anything going that time. Matt's the only one anywhere near this ball, but again, has no boost. This thing's gonna crawl, but no. Saints too fast. Not gonna let this one happen. Angel's off the field. Tool is starved for boost. Matt's using everything they can to try and get back into the play for defense. And I think West Virginia University might be falling here. St. Clair Saints right on the doorstep of getting that grand finals berth. And the first CRL Open qualifier just took one more save there from Jazzy to secure this thing. And that will be the end. St. Clair Saints green, you're off to the grand finals. Absolute delight watching these players compete, and right then and there, switch to the camera ever so slightly slow, but there was some cheers and happiness across the team, as that is just exactly what they were looking for. Oh, tell you what, we might have ourselves a little bit of a break now, but before we do get into that portion, again, just want to thank everybody for tuning in so far. Plenty of exciting action so far today, and we're still not done. Not in the slightest. It's going to be a little bit till we see the Saints green roster compete again here. Actually, let's go quickly take a look. Quickly take a look at the bracket. Of course, exclamation mark bracket, like Atmosphere just did in the Twitch chat. We'll bring up both of the brackets. And you can follow along from home as well. So, with that, I am an absolute bot. We're not going to see green at all because they qualified for day 2 tomorrow. I totally forgot that CRL qualifier does not actually play out their grand finals, but they have confirmed themselves top 8 across all groups in the championship Sunday tomorrow. So my bad on that one, but that's exactly what they were looking for. I was saying earlier how important making that top 8 was. So again, at this point here, St. Clair Saints Green have guaranteed themselves a bunch of points At the very, very worst, if they somehow go 0-2 tomorrow, they at least get 3 points on the board. However, do you think they're going to want to stop there? Absolutely not. Of course, up to 16 up for grabs. And they've also guaranteed themselves a piece of the prize pool for this open, where at the minimum, the team will be splitting 600 USD. But for Green, of course, that will be the end of their run for today. They will continue this tournament tomorrow. We are going to be hosting it here. It's going to be 1 o'clock once again here on the Saints Gaming CA stream. Rocket League is also going to be picking up the stream at some point or another, but we will still have it here no matter what. This stream will not be closing down, however. This is going to transition on in to where St. Clair Gold will be playing. A couple quick questions from the Twitch chat as well. Cast a team more often. Hey, we've got a whole season ahead of us here. This is only the first tournament of this season. And I know at least a personal goal of mine, because for the longest time as a producer, I have been, I guess, pushing students to do more commentating. And then I just kind of put myself behind the scenes. But I am kind of getting this positivity around a bunch of different places that I should be on the mic more often. We might have to make that happen. But with that being said, let's take a quick look one more time. I had mentioned the brackets once again. So yeah, Green's all good for today. They're qualified, they're good. Now it is up to the gold roster, who actually is going to be playing very, very soon. It's either going to be Kaiser University, which would be a rematch, and University of Utah. And it also depends on how the St. Clair College Academy team is doing, as they are currently going up against Boise State University. So, another one of those tough teams. Mr. B-Pick seems to be streaming that match. Might have to take a quick look during this break to see how the squad is doing. But again, yeah, this stream's not quite done. We are going to turn into the home for St. Clair College Gold. I'll cast that as well and see it through for Gold's run here. And if Gold's out but Academy's still going, heck, we'll get Academy on here as well. We'll get some sort of matchup here very, very shortly. It'll probably be about 10-15 minutes, though. So with that being said, thank you again for tuning in. We will see you very, very shortly on the other side as we hit the pitch again, but this time with either St. Clair Gold or Academy.